always a big girl when we do the video. Yeah.
What equals love to your dog? Can you accurately answer that question for your particular dog?
What was that? I didn't quite hear you. Oh, yes.
I can hear your answers now. Petting them, giving them treats, holding them perhaps. While these things do help convey love, those aren't the most scientifically accurate answers for dogs. If you're interested in how to show love to your dog, stay with me. So I want to share what proven things you can do with your dog that gain the most points and equals love from you to them. All of these activities work with adult dogs, but it also works especially well with puppies. Their minds are not yet polluted with bad experiences with humans. The things we'll talk about will help cause your dog to bond very deeply with you and want to keep you safe. Hiking. Well, that seems obvious, right? But hikes are good for many reasons to a dog. It's their time outside and they love to be outside. It's also their time to explore and be with you. Now add a picnic to that hike, where you have brought your lunch and have a special treat for them. And you have just iced the love cake, because you are combining two activities that your dog loves: being outside and food. We all know that dogs love to play games with balls, frisbees, stuffed toys, and especially squeaky toys. Why not also take your dog to the pet store and let them pick their favorite toy off the shelf and play with them with that toy for a while, after you bought it, of course. Training your dog also increases your bond and equals love. Spending time with them, teaching them, gives them self-esteem when they please you. Dogs are very social and like social activities like these. But I have found that one of the biggest wins that equals love for your dog, any dog, is allowing them to sleep with you in your bed occasionally. I'll admit, I didn't always prescribe to this advice. I was raised that dogs mostly belong outside because we lived on 5 acres. I realized I was dead wrong. Little Gracie was a miniature schnauzer that we owned, and the reason I started a YouTube channel. She had been mistreated by her breeders and had developed a bad case of depression. I tried everything I could think of to help her feel secure and that she belonged in our home. Then it was cold one night, and I let her sit on top of the bedspread while I read a magazine, and I eventually fell asleep. Gracie happily slept right beside me. I then began to let her occasionally sleep with me when my husband was out of town for work. After a very short period of time, little Gracie was looking up at me and making eye contact, something she'd never done. And her eyes were bright and excited, and she started following me, paying closer attention to me, and listening to my commands. And she began to show more playfulness and seemed happier. She became part of the pack, and she felt included. It made all the difference in her bond with me. But here's the surprising part. It made a difference in my bond with her. I felt more connected with her and finally had her full attention and trust. It's not all about what you do for your dog either. We have busy schedules, and now I'm asking you to schedule one-on-one time with your dog. Having a bond with your dog and showing you know what equals love for him or her will make you closer, because it also has some added benefits for you. Owning a dog lowers your depression, reduces your anxiety. You sleep better at night because of all those reasons. It's also been suggested that it lessens any bad dreams you may be having because of lower depression and anxiety. And it gets you outside where you have time to enjoy the scenery, which is highly relaxing to you and them. Amazing, isn't it? Do you see why having a dog can be a benefit in your life instead of just a responsibility? While we're on the subject, I'd love it if you would share your amazing dog stories of bonding with your dog on this channel. I hope this information has inspired you to spend more quality time with your dog, and I hope you'll try a couple of these activities together, because that really does equal love in your dog's heart. You'll be amazed how their behavior towards you changes for the better. As always, I have shared some videos that I think will help you better understand your dog. If you found benefit in this video, I hope you'll give me a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you.